Hello everyone, this is Austin Johns again, recovery specialist and return to sport director with Ortho Virginia, here to talk to you about the fourth of four principles of return to sport. And the final principle is what's called the 3D matrix. The 3D matrix, for any of you who have done kinesiology, are basically the three planes of motion. And the reason we think about it in terms of a matrix is because every joint in the body actually operates on this 3D matrix. The 3D matrix, for those of you who are used to mathematics and things like that, we have a Y line, an X line, and a Z line. All right, that actually puts me in 3D. So I have a plane of motion here, a plane of motion here, and a plane of motion that actually goes in a circle. Okay, the one that goes straight forward, front to back, is the one that we're most familiar with. That's called the sagittal plane. The one that goes side to side, that one we also need to operate in, is called either the frontal or sometimes the coronal plane. And then the final one, the one where rotation comes in, is what's called the transverse plane. Now remembering all those details are not that terribly important, but remember this. Every joint, every time you move, is operating in all three planes. Every time you move. And for an example, we're going to use the knee. Now, a lot of times people think the knee is purely in the sagittal plane. That's the one moving straight forward. If we think about running or we think about swimming or biking, it kind of feels like we're going straight forward. But guess what? It turns out that the muscles of the knee actually kind of wrap around. They don't go straight over the top. Even this tendon here has a little bit of a bend and a little bit of tension coming from odd angles. So depending upon how my quadricep, there are four muscles there, my quadricep is pulling through the knee, and depending upon how my hamstring, there are three muscles back there, is pulling in conjunction with the quadricep, that knee might twist and turn a little bit more than it maybe is supposed to. So if I'm thinking about the position of that knee and I'm moving forward, my knee actually might twist a little bit. Okay, this is called a valgus force. My knee might go the other way. It's called a varus force. And they're all okay as long as my body is strong enough and mobile enough to stabilize. If it is not, then we got problems with the knee. So most of what I need is strength below. My calf is actually going to have a lot to do to create symmetry with my hamstring. It's going to create symmetry with my glutes and my quads to make sure everything's good and strong. So strength below from the feet and the calves and the tibialis anterior and posterior. Make sure this is all good to go. And my favorite muscle, the flexor hallucis longus, we'll get to that some other day. And the quads, hamstrings, glutes, hip flexors, everything all up into the abs. Again, good symmetry, good strength coordination to stay on that 3D matrix. Keep this knee moving forward, but also making those little twisting adjustments and side to side. That is the 3D matrix. I hope you got a lot out of today's presentation. Again, I'm Austin with Return to Sport, and I encourage everybody to get back in the game.